Let me do a little opening. Let's get it. Let's get it going. All right, you guys. Welcome to episode 2 of Basementshowyo. We've got Israel Sanchez music in the basement, underground with us. I'm gonna not do too much talking. We're just gonna let him get right into the first song. You ready, Israel?
Ready to rock, man.
Let's do it.
Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I can just crash here tonight? You see, I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I've got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might not be alone. Tomorrow we can drive around this town. Let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. You can trust me not to think and not to sleep around. If you don't expect too much from me, you might not be let down. 'Cause all I really want is to be with you and feel like I matter too. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might be here with you. Tomorrow we can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. Past is gone, but something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. Took my heart, took my heart.
Again, you're on the Basement Show. Yo, this is episode 2, and we're with Israel Sanchez music. Israel,
Yes, sir.
good to have you in the basement.
Hell yeah, man. It's good to be here.
What song was that we just heard?
That was that's a cover song called "Hey Jealousy" by the Gin Blossoms that I repurposed, man.
Excellent. You put your own spin on it.
Yeah, it definitely changed it up drastically.
I like it. I think that's something that's really important when doing covers, is to always bring your own style, your own attitude, and take it to the next level of that song, right?
Definitely, man. I'm always a big fan and inspired by artists, you know, that I look up to, that, you know, do covers, and I'm always excited to hear like what their version of it's gonna be. You know, not so much like, I do appreciate when people cover them exactly, because that's tough to do, to try to, you know, have the audacity to cover something exactly.
Right.
But when they put their own spin, it's always exciting, man.
I agree. All right. What song would you like to play next?
Check it out, man. I got a song called "The Tide." It's an original, and this song's like, it's something that I put together before I ever knew that I was going to be doing guitar and singing. So it's just something I would mess around with in my room. And when I started doing this, going out there and playing shows, I said, how fitting would it be but to bring this thing out and start rocking it live, you know?
I love it. All right, let's get into it.
Forced alone and masked in fear, beds in truth you walked alone, against the wind, against the grain. And I beside you felt you hurt, but I could not comprehend. Disguised in lies you chose to drown. You gave no sign that you'd be swept away in the tide. I plagued myself with my fears, and as I thought you'd surely drown, yet you appeared unharmed, untouched as I bled for days. Then I saw you in the crowd, and you stood up and looked my way as we passed each other by. You gave no sign that you'd be swept away in the tide. It can't be sane to watch you float away in the tide. Forced alone and masked in fear, in beds in truth you walked alone, against the wind, against the grain, against all odds through scent of time. And I beside you felt you hurt, but I could not comprehend. Disguised in lies you chose to drown. You gave no sign that you'd be swept away in the tide. It can't be sane to watch you float away in the tide.
Fantastic. All right, you guys, you're in the basement. This is the Basement Show. Yo, we got Israel Sanchez. We need a better shot of those pedals. So, Israel, I know you do a lot of shows. Do you have anything coming up that the people can go check out in San Jose recent?
Actually, yes. I'll be playing a show tomorrow night in San Jose at 6 p.m. Over at the old Ross building downtown. So if anybody knows where that old Ross building or the next to Good Karma.
Yeah, Local Color, I believe it's called.
That's the spot.
Good. I love that place. Yeah. Definitely check that out, you guys. You said that's next.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock to 10. There's going to be like artists. There's going to be visual arts, performing arts, music, and it's a big deal. There's going to be a lot of cool. Expression out there, and I did just post that on my Facebook page, and a lot of people going to be attending that, so it's going to be pretty cool.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll have to check that out as well.
Definitely.
Sounds great.
27 South 1st Street.
There you go. Yeah, 27 South 1st Street.
27 South 1st Street. Go check that out. Local Color. It's a great spot. If you live in San Jose and haven't been there yet, highly recommend it. All right. Well, what song would you like to get into next?
Excellent, man. Yeah, I'm gonna jam out on Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
One of my favorite groups, actually. Amongst the top.
Very good. Some inspiration there for your original work as well?
You know, those dudes just, it's like they just layer their songs. They arrange their music in a way that's like in 30 years from now, 40 years from now, it's still going to be dope. It's still going to be relevant. And I just feel like they're like one of the finer works, even though it like, so a lot of people lose it because it's like 80s new wave, so it gets lost in that like whole genre. But if you really pay attention to their full records, man, their song structuring and their layering is just like impeccable to me. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and I definitely see that in your music too. The layering is a definite aspect of the songs,
yeah.
And it brings out a ton of what you're doing. So I like that.
Most definitely, man. One interesting fact is that the first album that they put out, the guitar player, the singer Roland, right? He put the whole thing together on a drum machine. So he did like all the vocals, all the guitars, all like he did live instrumentation, but then he also used like a synth drum pad and recorded that whole thing and shopped that to labels, and ended up having, you know, the necessity to put together a whole group to actually perform these things live the way like 9 Inch Nails does and stuff. So
excellent.
Super dope, man. Super inspirational
Some
stuff.
good knowledge. All right. We'll let you get back into the next song.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own desire. It's my own remorse. Helps me to decide. It helps me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Nice. That was immersive, man. I liked it. Very good. We're switching out camera one. Went down during that, but
No worries, dude.
get that back up. So you have quite a few projects up already. I think I counted maybe 3 albums, or maybe one of them was an EP.
Yeah. I have my first album out, which is called Wide Awake, and that's there's I believe 11 songs on that album. My first solo album ever.
Yeah.
And then what I did was I didn't want to put a filter on what I do, so I had these inspirations to make like heavy songs. I have a 7-string guitar. I also play like heavy music, heavy metal kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely.
Put out those 2, and then my latest album, which is my second full length, is called the Amaranth LP, and I've been rocking that album through the end of last year. Did a CD release show at Streelight Records, and have been, just pushing that album because it kind of resonates with all the things that I've been doing recently.
Great. Yeah, the early stuff was definitely a lot more heavy. It had some drums with it too, and at least what I was listening to that first project, right?
Yeah. So I have a friend named Donnie Green. He's a super awesome drummer, man. This dude's been on tour. Like, he's gone to Europe. Kind of like a mentor for me, as far as like growing up with music and stuff like that, he just kind of like helped structure my guitar playing, like solid timing and stuff like that. And this dude, he was nice enough to come out, and basically what happened is I laid down 11 songs, just acoustic with vocals.
Yeah.
And he came in the studio and just rocked drums like in one day. Like he didn't even know these songs before. Like he just went in and like knocked drums out to the whole album, which was pretty impressive, man.
That's awesome. Super dope. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so Eddie and I actually first saw you at Jeff Turner's show not too long ago at the Back Bar.
Yes. And
that's how we first heard of you. But you're doing your solo stuff now. Can we look forward to some work coming out with Jeff?
Definitely, man. I met Jeff about a year and a couple months ago. He was out walking at it was a Sofa Festival actually, and I had played that night too. So trip out, dude. Like last year, I've been on a long journey. So last year I did like 116 shows, and wow. I was just saying yes to every opportunity to get in front of people.
Yeah.
And right at the beginning of that year, one of my goals was to work with Jeff, man, and I ran into him at Sofa Festival, and I was like, went up to him like, hey, what's up? I started talking to him, and he's actually a cool dude, man, really, really cool cat, and I didn't think or know or expect anything, but ended up collaborating with him on some stuff, so should be some stuff that will be coming out soon.
Fantastic. Can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, man, super exciting stuff. So yeah, you kind of put your mind to something, and it's like ends up happening.
Things
it's like
move.
It's an idea at first, and then next thing you know, you're living it, man.
You gotta plant those idea seeds and watch them grow. You just gotta put them into reality sometimes.
Like what you guys have going on right now. This is dope, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited to be here. Thank you guys for the invite, dude.
We really appreciate you being in the basement, man. All right. I'll let you get into your next song.
Cool, man. I'm gonna rock another cover song. This one's The Cure. It's called Love Song.
Israel Sanchez, Basement Show.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am free again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am clean again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Always have fun with that, man. I don't know what sounds are gonna come out, dude.
That was cool, man. Yeah, the looping and layering of that was excellent.
Thanks, man. I cut out one of the verses to that song. I didn't feel like it resonated with me, dude. So like, if I can't capture what he says, then I don't want to say it. You know.
I feel you on that. Doesn't feel true. Eddie, let's actually readjust that again. We gotta get the angle of you mastering all these pedals and loops. There you go, that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you're tuned in to episode 2 of the Basement Show. We got 5 people now. Our live audience is tuning in.
Each one of those count as 10, man. So there's 50.
That's right. 5 million people,
yeah,
I think. Oh yeah, I didn't count all the other zeros. Yeah, we'll share this around once it's uploaded as well. But for all the live viewers, we appreciate you guys. We're here with Israel Sanchez Music. If you haven't heard already. All right, looks like our stream's still going strong. Israel, what song would you like to play next?
This next song is called Channeling. It's an original. Actually, if you know another song called Channeling, let me know.
All right, you heard it here first. Channeling from Israel Sanchez Music. The laundry is done today, so we can get back into the music, folks. Basementshowyo, episode 2.
Wake me kind as you fall asleep. Your one-track mind, I give you all of me. You steal so blindly as I fly by, creating on the scene. I corner you with my energy. All that you knew, I'm your lock and key. And as my thoughts fly by through the sky in this reality, out, out, you're always looking out. I travel through the atmosphere. You thought you had me figured out. Doubt, out, you're always looking out. I channel to the other side. I'm in pursuit of greater heights. Out, out, always looking out. I travel through the atmosphere. You thought you had me figured out. Doubt, out, you're always looking out. I channel to the other side. I'm in pursuit of greater height. Now I can see you all too clearly as the serpent slithers near me, dreary, dreamy, shedding, feeling teary-eyed, sight beyond the skies. And I can sense you inching closer, slightly older souls behold a course to roller coaster ride and slide, a force to balance out the sides. But I'll find my way, but don't need you to guide. I'm following the stars in the sky until I'll find my way. I don't need you to guide. I'm following the stars in the sky. Out, out, you're always looking out. I travel through the atmosphere. I thought you had me figured out. Out, out, always looking out. I channel to the other side. I'm in pursuit, greater heights. In pursuit, greater heights. I'm in pursuit, greater heights. And I'll find my way. And I'll find my way. And I'll find my way.
Channeling. Good stuff, man. Channeling.
Thanks, man. Always like to improv on the spot. Keeps it fresh, keeps it exciting. I think
Love
this is
it.
the first time I exited that song that way with my foot just rolling down the volume pedal. Yeah, man.
All right, Israel, where can we find some of your music? Where's the best place?
Okay, so the best place would be I have a iTunes and Google Play, so definitely could find me on there. Spotify.
I saw you were on Apple Music as well.
Most definitely. and I also have a band camp, and I have a website. So I'm everywhere, man. I'm all over the place, and I do have my music available on those platforms.
Great. We'll have to get a CD from you. I like to have the physical copy myself. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I brought some for you guys, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, we'd appreciate some CDs. We're gonna keep pushing the Israel Sanchez music.
Yeah, happy to be here, man. I'll be bringing some merchandise to the show tomorrow too.
Great. Oh yeah. For our viewers again, that's at Local Color tomorrow. When's that starting?
6 p.m. to 10 o'clock.
6 p.m. to 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see all you guys there. All right. Looks like our stream is still going strong, which is good. Any other songs you want to play there, Israel?
Yeah, I got one more song for you guys. It's called Dig.
All right. You're on the Basement Show. Yo, this is Dig with Israel Sanchez music.
And they don't see me as they drown me out. I'm taking on a sacred holiday. But as they move, surround me now, I let loose all the dogs I had at bay. And all of them, I see 'em, 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 all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, and all of them. All that's sick, all that brings them down, I let it roll right past me like the wind. I'm tugging, pulling, I'm closer now. It summons me at first rise of the day. I feel them poke, surround me tenfold, 'cause they can see me tugging towards the dream. But I'm not afraid to move, push my way through. I let them blow right past me like the wind. 'Cause all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, all of them, I see 'em, and all of them, I see 'em, and all of them. And all of them, I see 'em, see 'em. And all of them, I see 'em, see 'em. And all of them, I see 'em, see 'em. And all of them, I see 'em, see 'em. All of them, I see 'em, see 'em. All of them, I see 'em, see 'em. And all of them, I see 'em, see 'em. All of them. Always exciting to play.
Woo!
That was awesome.
Hey, if we need a crowd in this. Get that applause going.
Felt that vibe.
Great.
Man. Felt that vibe.
That was a great vibe. How many layers did we end up with on that one?
There's probably like 6 things going on at the same time, different rhythm patterns and stuff.
So cool.
Yeah, man. Visualization of, kind of like anthem to just keep you inspired to keep pushing forward, man. So that's one of those songs that came about. I quit my job last March to pursue my dreams, and it was a real tough decision for me because I was actually happy doing what I was doing.
Right.
But it wasn't my dream job, It was just I was really happy doing it, and to leave something really good, it's easy. Like if it sucked, I would have been like, this job sucks, I'm out of here. But like I actually enjoyed it. But something kept pulling at me, man. Even though I was making like what I consider good money, I needed to do something, to push and inspire.
Fulfilling to you. You really got to do what you love. Otherwise, you'll always have that feeling, right?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. So I'm very fortunate to be able to do this and to be able to perform and dig is kind of that song that is the backbone to what I'm doing. Kind of like to just keep pushing through.
Inspiring. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's part of the reason Eddie and Mike and I have been doing the Basement Show is just we want to get involved with music. We feel like that's something that we all have that passion for that really, can get you up out of bed and make you want to work for things. So
Definitely, man. You guys have something really golden right here.
yeah.
Happy to be a part of this.
Yeah, we appreciate you being on the second episode. We're still working out the kinks, it's not 100%, but it's sounding good to me. Hopefully it's sounding good to the people out there at home.
It's raw.
It's raw.
Definitely, man.
And you're always welcome to come back once we get things more polished, of course. So we look forward to future episodes. Any other songs you wanna play while we're here?
No, I think that's it, man.
That's it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Keep it solid and honest.
Great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
All right. Hey, that was episode 2, you guys. Another one in the books. We're going to just keep it moving. This is the Basementshowyo. I appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to keep on jamming. Let me switch over. All right, and as always, we'll be uploading to YouTube some of the songs just individually for you guys to share out there. Keep sharing our stuff. We're going to keep being here. We'll be back next week. And go listen to San Jose music. Find some venues that you like. Find some artists. And keep it moving. Thanks for tuning in.